Hello everyone, this is Mr. Chase with our video for this week's Tech Tuesday. This week we're going to be talking about geotagging. You may have heard this term, you may have confused it with geocaching, which is something different, and we will be addressing geocaching in a future episode, but for today we're going to focus on geotagging. Geotagging is something that happens on most smartphones. It happens in the background when you take pictures, and some higher-end cameras and video cameras that are equipped with GPS locators. So the way this works is when you're taking a picture, like the one you can see on my screen right now, I took this on the way back from Catalina last year with our 7th graders. So I just want you to pay attention to these cranes here because they're going to come up again in a minute, which you can when we do work with the geotag. So this picture, let's say that I took it on my iPhone and I sent it, I texted it to some people, posted it somewhere, and thought, okay, that's good, there's my picture. Now, if I wanted to go back and see where it was taken, I could do that by pulling up the information here. Let's go into Tools, and you can see here there's geotag. Well, what we're going to do right now, there we go, we're going to take a look at the properties of this photo, and I can do that. Again, this program Picasa is free, as is everything I'm about to show you today. So it doesn't take any money to do what I'm doing right now to figure out the location. So here's the properties of this photo. If we start kind of at the top, there's a bunch of information. You can see I took it with my iPhone and so on, the date and time it was taken. Those are not the things I want to point out to you that are related to geotagging, but this is. See right here on the right of your screen, the GPS latitude and longitude down to a pretty exact measurement. So that's fine. I mean, I don't know where 33 degrees north is and 118 west, but fortunately there's something that will help me do that too. And so going back over here to Tools, I can go to Geotag again. You'll notice I can clear the geotags, and that'll we'll come back and talk about that in a minute. But let's say I want to just view the picture in Google Earth or export it as a Google Earth file, which I've already done to save time for this video. Let's hop over here to Google Earth, and you can see there's my picture and there's the location. Pops up. Let me see if I can go over here a little bit. You can see there. It's listed here, so if I click on it, it's showing me the picture and the date and time it was taken. And then down here, if I want to zoom in, I can go down a little further, and if you see, look over there, see those are cranes in the background. So that's pretty much the exact location of where I took that picture. And in fact, if we go back over here to Picasa, you can actually see not only the longitude and latitude, but you can see the altitude, which is we were about 1.5 feet off the water line. So that's a lot of information that you may not have known is being included with your pictures when you're using your smartphone or GPS-enabled camera to take them. So just in case you thought this was limited to the computer, I have my cell phone here, and I'm going to have to apologize for the dirty screen protector, but there's a row of pictures you can see right there that I took when it was these really cool clouds last week. So I'm going to click on that picture in this app, and it's going to show me that I took it in California, which is no big surprise. But let's go down here, kind of zoom in, and you'll see with this free app again that I got just downloaded from the App Store, I can pretty much point out, you can see that? There's our school, there's our little Robinwood Park in the green there, and you can see pretty much right where I was standing when I took that photo. So fortunately, most of the social websites have, most of the good ones that are attenuated to safety concerns have taken to removing the geotag information, which I showed you that you can do here. In Picasa, you can go to Geotag and you can clear the geotags. Are you about to erase? Okay, so, and then now you'll see that information is gone from the photo. The photographic information remains, but the geotag has been now removed. So there are ways to remove that information. There's ways to prevent it from actually going on your pictures in the first place. There's actually different apps that I saw that you can change the location of the geotag if you want to sort of mess with people and put the Eiffel Tower in New York or whatever. But the important thing to know is that when you take photos, and when a child takes photos with a smartphone or GPS-enabled device, they are most likely sending the geotag information, that is to say, the exact location of the photo. So if you have photos going out if your child has photos going out, you may not want that information going to the whole world. And again, the responsible social websites have taken to stripping that information out, but not all of them do. Some of the photographic sites leave it in because they consider it an important part of the photo. So that's geotagging. I wanted you to be aware of it. If you'd like me to show you how to disable it, I can do that in another, probably next week's video. I can only do it on an iPhone unless somebody wants to donate an Android phone, and then I can show you on that. But basically, it's going to be in the settings, and there's ways to not even include it. And like I showed you here today, there's ways to take it out from the photo, even if it's in and you want to keep it, but you don't want to send it out. So that happens. The geotag information is sent when you send messages and you message it to someone, and when you share it via email. So just so you know, that's geotagging. One way to be safer on the internet is to either not include it in the first place or just to remove it before you send it. There you go. Have a good week, and please read the information I sent you on other safety tips related to internet safety. Thank you very much.